Joe, what can you say about the resiliency of your ball club?
Well, you know, it's grueling. I mean, there's no question. But these guys, and I know I've bragged about them before. They just, no matter what happens around them, they're determined to give it everything they have. You know, it's not always the right result, but today was. I mean, that was huge today.
When's the last time you can remember a game like this?
Today? Yeah, I don't remember anything. I mean, I think I was managing the Braves. We had a 14-13 game against the Dodgers or something. But as far as the last week of the season, it's pretty tough to match this one.
Joe, considering the slump Cabrera was in, did you think in either of the two previous at-bats of sending Johnny up for him?
Mm-mm.
You want to show faith in him?
Well, no, he's a good player. I have a lot of confidence in him. He's so unpredictable. I mean, you know, he knocked in 2 runs yesterday, and the kid is the only thing, you know, he suffers from is inexperience. Everything else he's got the heart. He's got a big heart, and he just competes really well. Again, he doesn't always do the right thing, but it doesn't mean that he's frightened.
Joe, how about that last inning he had? Not only the game-winning hit, but starting the relay.
Getting that ball in was huge for us, and of course, you know, Robbie and then Georgie being able to hold on to the ball. I mean, this was sort of surreal for me to watch this whole thing.
You hugged Alex afterwards. He kind of kept you in it with those 2 hits, the go-ahead hits earlier.
We were playing around all night, all day and night, just about, you know, his ability, and it's about time you got a hit and stuff like that. So it's just been, I mean, we spent more time here than we did with our family today, you know, and this is, again, as I say, the impact of what this game means, and to be able to overcome the lack of pitching that we had today, I think was huge.
In this final week, Joe, could this be pivotal?
Well, I don't think there's any question. Last night knocked the hell out of us, but you know, the fact that we came back and did what we did today, I think it answers a lot of questions. If not for other people, I think these guys look back and forth at each other and realize what we're into right now.
What was it like to set a Yankees record by sending 10 pitchers out there?
It was no fun, and that's the only thing I can tell you. It was no fun. Yeah, Joel?
The relay, to execute that 7 hours after the game is supposed to start, 6.5, whatever it is, to not kind of slough off in a sloppy game with this many pitching, what does that mean to you, to execute it that perfectly at that point?
It's you know, as I said, the only thing I can come up with is proud of this group, and when you realize that, you know, these 2 guys have made a huge difference in our ball club this year, Cano and Cabrera, and then to have them keep their wits about them and make that play in the last inning was, and of course not to discount Georgie, but I'm just talking about the 2 kids that started.
How many times do you think you do that play in spring training?
Well, we work on it twice. You know, we work on it one day, we get all the outfielders out there, and then we repeat it later on when we cut the squad down. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be. I mean, it's not, again, this is not the first time these guys have done this, even though there may not have been a play attached to it. You just have to know where you're supposed to be when balls are hit.